Field.
Hey, Mike. How's it going?
How are you, man? Hang on a second.
I'm good. All right.
I got something. I got to figure out what's playing on here. The hell? Got it. All right. Good. You got me?
I got you now. You hear me
Perfect.
okay?
Yes. For some reason,
I'll be quick. You got
Super Bowl 54 was playing on my computer for some reason.
one of the better ones. Yeah. Well, you can't wait for the football. That's all.
Yeah.
I'll make it quick. I know you got important stuff to do with your day, so this will be fast. All right.
All right. Good deal.
Okay, we're muted right now.
All right, we'll roll in 3, 2, 1.
I don't even know if
all right, great to be joined by a man. Anybody who follows football knows he's Mike Florio. He founded the website Pro Football Talk, and you can hear him every morning, Monday through Friday, first from 7 to 9 a.m. on PFT Live on Peacock TV, and then 9 to 11 on NBC Sports Network. And Mike, also in just about 6 months or so, your book Playmakers will be released. It's out on March 15th. You can pre-order it right now. How's everything going, Mike?
Well, and Field, it's great to be with you. I just got the final version on PDF of the book, so it's becoming more and more real every day. And now I have to proofread it yet another time to make sure there isn't a typo in there. It is like looking for a needle in a haystack, but the search for the needle continues.
Well, I've seen you break down contracts and legal situations in the NFL, so I know you'll find any last-minute edits there. I think one of the stories of the NFL preseason has been the 5 rookie quarterbacks. Not going to ask you for predictions on when they become starters or things like that, but just based off of some of the things we've seen so far, is there one that you feel like might be best set up for early success based off the fit?
Well, I look at it this way. The first 2 guys, Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson, they're going to be week 1 starters. With Trey Lance and Justin Fields, who knows when we're going to see them on a regular basis. I wouldn't be surprised to see both of them play in packages, especially Lance. We know that by now. But even Fields, I think there'll be too much of a push to get him on the field in some capacity, even if Andy Dalton's a starter. Mac Jones is the one that intrigues me the most, because when you look at the quality of the team that they have in New England, and you look at the way that he fits that offense. In the preseason, it almost looks like there's a robot back there. That's how efficient his movements are and his reads and his checks and the way he throws the football. And I don't think it's an accident that Bill Belichick, the coach of the Patriots, has changed his tune so dramatically in such a short period of time, from Cam Newton being the starter to Bill Belichick being undecided on who the starter is. I think Cam Newton's status is unvaccinated. In reality, he's tested every day and can be knocked out on any given day, on game day of any given week, especially week 4 when the Buccaneers come to town. I just think that Mac Jones is creeping closer and closer to being the week 1 starter. And when you have Bill Belichick, Josh McDaniels, the roster they have, the history they have, how can you be in a better position if you're a rookie quarterback?
It feels like around this time every year we're singing the same tune. The defending champion is in a good spot to succeed and repeat, and yet it hasn't happened in nearly 20 years. Could the Bucs be the exception? It hasn't happened since Tom Brady was quarterbacking the Patriots all the way back from 2003 to 2004.
It feels. I think what's so funny is that the fact that it has been 17 years makes us wired to say can't happen. It can't happen. It's been too long. It doesn't happen anymore. I remember when I was growing up, you just kind of accept the fact that the king of the hill stays on the hill for a couple of years. And it was the exception when somebody didn't repeat. And now we've gone 17 years. They've brought everyone back, first time since the late 70s, that all starters are back on both sides of the ball. They addressed an area of kind of need. Gio Bernard there. Last year it was a little Sean McCoy. It was Leonard Fournette. It kind of ping-ponged around. Now that they're very happy with him, everyone else is back. I picked the Buccaneers to win it last year. Just dumb luck, close your eyes, throw a dart. I thought they'd play the Patriots in the Super Bowl, so I was, half right and half completely nuts. but I'm getting closer and closer to the moment of truth, Field. I'm probably going to pick them to win it again. I can't think of a reason not to. You definitely have to pick them to get there out of an NFC that isn't nearly as top-heavy as the AFC. The question is, can they win against the best team that the AFC has to offer? And that should make for a great Super Bowl in Los Angeles.
Yeah, a repeat Super Bowl would probably be very entertaining to most football fans. All right, Mike, I want to ask you about your last and favorite topic here, your fantasy team. How many fantasy teams are you playing in this year, and how good is your team looking? Come on,
I get the shakes. I get the shakes anytime this comes up because you know what the guys on Pardon My Take do. They find creative ways to get me to talk about my fantasy team so they can say nobody gives a damn about your fantasy team, although they use other language than that. I've got 2 leagues, if you care, and you probably don't. But the drafts are coming up. I like to do the drafts as late as possible because you never know when injuries are going to happen. So,
You piece of
We
shit.
don't give a fuck.
No one cares, Mike.
I was set up.
No one cares.
I was set up. You motherfuckers.
You're going to have trust
Motherfuckers.
issues.
That's
your
good.
head.
You led that, folks.
That's good. You've solicited help from the outside.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You bastards.
Good answers. Good answers.